Good afternoon, staff. I hope you all had a wonderful day and are excited about the new way that we're going to do some of our staff meetings. My hope is that this gift of time will help in some capacity, as I know that things can get a little hectic and you just need some time for yourself to complete some tasks that you otherwise don't have any other time to complete them in. So I do hope this helps. Just want to talk to you about a few things, some updates that we need to be aware of. Tuesday, November 1st, we'll start our committee meetings. It is a requirement that we have committee meetings at every school. The committee meetings they all revolve around our school improvement plan and the goals that we have set forth for our school. And the committees play a huge role in developing action steps and conducting quarterly reviews and really analyzing that data to determine whether or not we're meeting our goals. And so we do have our MTAC committee, Media and Technology, that is chaired by Ms. Gajawa and Ms. Bloomer. Our Community Engagement Committee chaired by Ms. Chapman. Our PBIS and Climate Committee chaired by Ms. Blackwood. And our Academic Growth Committee chaired by Ms. Totten and Mr. Fallhaber. You should have received an email by now with an agenda and a place for your first committee meeting from the chairs. You guys will talk about what your initiative will be. Start thinking about ideas or things that can be done to contribute to our SIP goals. And so make sure that the first Tuesday of every month you are available and in your committee meetings, as that is a requirement. On Wednesday, November 2nd, which is a PLT day. Wednesday, November 2nd, we are going to do our quarterly team building activity. I will need you to now, teachers have to attend the team building activity as it is taking the place of a PLT. So teachers cannot opt out of going or participating in the team building activity. Assistants, if you are interested in attending the activity, please let Ms. Woodstrand know ASAP, because we do have to have a head count, as there's a cost involved that we are paying for. But we're not making it mandatory that you come, as it goes past your time that you're expected to work for the day. But if you are going, please let Ms. Woodstrand know, as there is a cost involved. So it is in Cary, and we'll be there from about 3:45 to right around 5 o'clock. So we will send our students, send our students off and shoot to Cary. And we will be in Cary from about 3:45 till about 5 o'clock. Is about the time frame. You'll enjoy it. I think you're going to love it. And so it is the first of 3 team building activities that we're going to do this year. October 31st, which was a protected work day, obviously due to the weather concerns, with that work day is going to be taken away. And we also were using that day as to work on report cards, and we no longer have that. However, report cards still must go home on November 4th. Hopefully you have worked on your report cards and your grades by now, and we'll be ready to go by the 4th, but they have to go home on the 4th. November 22nd is going to be our next face-to-face staff meeting. At that meeting, Dr. Robinson, I know it is right before Thanksgiving, but Dr. Robinson is conducting a survey or something he has to do. He's been going around to schools the last couple of months, and November 22nd is our staff meeting day. And so we all have to be in attendance so that he can conduct his work. But on November 22nd, which is our next face-to-face staff meeting, Dr. Robinson will be presenting something, again, that he has to do. So please make sure that we're all in attendance. The lockdown drill that we recently had went extremely well. The officers were very complimentary of the way that you handled the drill. All classrooms were quiet, all were locked, and we just did an outstanding job of getting into place and making sure that everyone was safe while the officers did their job. One of the questions that they asked was, how do you communicate with your staff if there's something wrong in the building in the event of a lockdown? And we started to think, you guys are in your classrooms and we are all in the command center, and you can't call from your classroom to the line in the command center, as they are used as an emergency line, and you can't call directly from your rooms. And so how do you communicate? So we do have the Remind 101, but it's not working in the way that I would like for it to work. And so I am requesting that we all download the GroupMe app to your cell phones, and then we're going to create a GroupMe classroom through your phones, and it's two-way communication. Whenever someone types something in there, it goes out to the whole group. And I think that will work better when you talk about communicating, back and forth, especially in a lockdown drill, but even with inclement weather. It is a great app. I use it, with another group, and it's a great app. And so I am going to be sending a message. You'll all be getting an email message to download it and join the GroupMe app, which will be our another mode of communication for us this year. In regards to benchmarks, November 9th is our first benchmark, our joint PLT, where we will gather that benchmark data. Your benchmarks should be given by November 9th. That data will be disaggregated, and I need to start collecting that data for Dr. Robinson as we talk periodically throughout the year, and track the progress of our students. And so November 9th is our first joint PLT, where we will gather that data, and the benchmarks for this quarter you have to create using Mastery Connect. But moving forward, for the second and third quarter, we're going to order, definitely for the upper grades, for third, fourth, and fifth, we're going to order the ELA math and science, fifth grade science case 21. So those grade levels will have that assessment already made for them. The younger grades, you will continue to create an assessment that is, that you think is fitting, and appropriately, assesses the abilities of your students. And so, once again, benchmarks by November 9th, which is our joint PLT in the Media Center. We have to have that data disaggregated and ready to turn in. I hope that this Google Classroom virtual staff meeting was not only beneficial, but acceptable, as it will be a means of getting information and you being able to watch it on your own time. But I hope that everyone looks at this the video and makes sure that we're staying on top of this, because I think that again, the gift of time that you're getting back is valuable, and this is also another way just to get that information to you without having to call you all together. So have a great day, and we will talk soon.